This is Carl at National RV Detroit. I'm going to walk you through this 2022 Cedar Creek fifth wheel. As you can see, well, first of all, the model number is 371FL. But you can see you have slide toppers on it. You have two awnings, and they're both power awnings that have a LED strip. You have a 6-point leveling system. You can see the jacks here. I'll show you how that operates when we get to it. Okay, outside speakers, all the usual stuff. TV signal out, power. Here we have, let's see what we have here. Let's see if I can do it one-handed. There we go. Okay, this just goes to your basement storage. Huge amount of storage. Okay. This is a sprayer attached, or a quick connect for a sprayer. So you can put the cold sprayer in there. Okay. Two 30-pound LP tanks. Okay. Of course, storage in the front. Okay, so here you have your battery, 27 series battery. This is your power inverter here. To invert is, you have conversion, you have inversion. Inversion is going from 12 volts DC to 110 AC. So on this particular trailer, we'll know when we get inside, but this probably inverts the refrigerator. So you can run the refrigerator off the battery when you're pulling it down the road. But this is a power inverter here. We also have a solar panel on this and a converter, so we'll keep that in mind. He just washed it, that's why it's dripping here. That's in that blue container right there, that mesh container I should say, that's got the attachments for your vacuum system. That is your dump hose there. Yeah, you see your hydraulics back there for your leveling system and for 3 of the slide rooms. Now this is so you can operate some slide rooms independently. Let's say the main slide room is all you need to open to get inside, and you don't want to have to open them all the way around. You can just shut these other ones off, right? And then when you push the button, only the main one would operate, or any combination you want to do, okay? This is your kill switch for your battery. Okay, this is the sprayer I told you about. Now, in order to, your hose goes on here, your city water hose goes right on here, okay? Then if you look at these diagrams, you want to have city water, you would go to this position right here in the center. The 4 valves have to be in that position. If you're camping someplace without city water, you want to fill your tank, first of all, your onboard tank. You'd put them in this configuration. Then, to pump it out of the freshwater tank, you do this configuration here. So you just have to look at them and copy them. To winterize is over here, and sanitize is there. Okay. It also has a black tank flush here. So if you dump your black tank, you have all your valves and everything under the trailer, of course. So if you dump your black tank, leave the valve open on the black tank. Hook the hose up here at the dump station, turn it on, and it'll spray the inside of the tank out. Always make sure you have the valve open so too much pressure doesn't build up in there. Okay? Now this, of course it's shut. Oh no, it's open. Okay. This is your outside controller here for your leveling system. The 2 commands you need to remember, it turns it on, is auto level and auto hitch height. So after you unhook your trailer, pull it out from underneath, you're just going to push auto level right here and auto level the trailer. It always remembers the position the trailer was in right before you auto leveled it. So when you're leaving, you can push this down button and it goes to auto hitch height, and push enter, and it'll put the trailer back into the same position it was in before you auto leveled it. So you should be able to slide right underneath. Now you can operate all of the jacks independently of each other. You can level all But keep in mind it'll nosedive the trailer, so you got to make sure nothing's in the underneath the front of the trailer or anything like that, okay? But auto level and auto hitch height are the two most common. Now you have your 50 amp cord, and we give you reducers to reduce it down. This reduces it to a 30. Okay. Your black tank is down here, like it says right there. This is going to be storage, I believe, if I can get it over with one hand. Well, not quite. Here, I have to turn the camera here. Okay. Yeah, so that goes into your basement storage. You have two black tanks in this trailer, so this is the second black tank flush. This is your water heater. So keep in mind that this runs on 110 AC and it runs on gas. So there's a heating element behind this cover here, and it's controlled by this rocker switch. It's off now, but remember, never turn it on unless you've got water in the tank. So if you were to drain it, into the 16 6-point socket to drain it, people drain it, just remember to, when you put the plug in, to refill the tank before you turn it on. The switch is inside for this, other switches for this, I'll show you those, but that rocker is right there for the heating element, okay? All right. You have a pre-wire for a backup camera system, Furrion system. You also have a ladder, which makes it easy to inspect the roof. The manufacturer states you should inspect the roof every 90 days, so make sure that you do that. It should be part of your regular maintenance. That's important, obviously. You can't see what's happening up there unless somebody goes up and looks. Okay. As we walk in the door, there's your vacuum system. I showed you the attachments up in the front basement. Your keys are right here, which will hang right there, as we normally do. Okay. So, first of all, this is your control panel, and there is an app for it if you want to use the app. Okay. Right now we're looking at slide rooms, so you can come on in, Kevin. We're looking at slide rooms. And so you can see the hydraulic slides. You got one button, or one set of buttons. We'll operate all three of these. The bedroom and the two main slide outs are one switch. Then up in the front, the two living area slides are electric. The one is here and one is there, and then you have your two awnings. So I don't have to go through the whole thing, but it's pretty self-explanatory. Your lights, all your tank levels, your amperage in your system. Your HVAC system, which is very simple, so that's all controlled right there. Okay, so as we move around, your refrigerator, like I said, it's powered by the power inverter. There's going to be a thing here that you screw in that you have to keep in place when you're right here when you're traveling. So always make sure you do this and screw this piece on there if you're traveling, because you don't want the doors to fly open and damage, get dents on it and that sort of thing. So, okay. Microwave works like any other microwave, and keep in mind you have 2 vent speeds and a light here. When it comes to your range, you just select it, select the burner, and then push this in and it lights. It's that simple. So you select it, push it in to light it, and it lights. Same with the oven. So it's very simple. I'm just checking the different lights here, sorry. The pantry with some drawers in it. This is your carbon monoxide LP gas detector. It should always be green. If it's not green, get it serviced, get a new one. It should always be green. You have drawers here, of course. All the usual stuff. Here, this is your half bath. That's why you have 2 black tanks, right? You have a powered fan up here with a powered lid, and that's controlled from right here. Of course, the toilet is like all RV toilets. It sits right over a black tank. There's your flush pedal right there. So when you get to the campground, you hook up your power and your water. You'll put a dose of chemical right in the bowl. Then you'll step on the pedal and hold it down till at least a gallon of water goes down into the tank below. You can use more, but not less. So that goes for both toilets. Okay, this is your power converter. I told you about your inverter up front. This is the converter. It goes from AC to DC. So when you're plugged into shore power, you have these circuit breakers here like you'd have at home. They're 110 AC and they're all labeled here. Then the power is converted to 12 volt DC on this side. So you got 12 volt fuses and they're all labeled. Okay. This is also a battery tender, so it'll sense how much energy your battery needs up front. And as long as you're plugged in, it's always going to charge your battery too. When you're pulling down the road, of course, your tow vehicle charges the battery. When you're plugged in, this charges the battery. And your solar panel charges the battery as it can, depending on the conditions outside. So this is your solar controller here. The only button you worry about is the upper right hand button. Right now it's telling you there's 13.2 volts in the system, DC in the system. You push it again, you're gaining 1.1 amp from the sun and being stored into the battery. Okay. You push it again, 2.5 amp hours of storage, and then push it again back to 13.2. So you get 3 different readouts. As the conditions in the sun, let's say it's at the highest point of the day and there are no clouds in the sky, obviously you'll be getting 7, 8 amps, whatever you're going to be getting, and they'll go to the battery. Now if this starts flashing FUL and the button won't respond, it's not broke. It's telling you that there's no more room for storage in the battery. So it basically shuts down the panel because there's no place to store the electricity, and so it's sort of in a sleeping mode. As soon as your amperage drops in your battery, it'll go right back to these same 3 screens. Okay. There's an app for this, of course, and right now you can see that we're not totally charged right now yet because we just brought it around and plugged it in. When the green light at the very top is totally charged, for example. Okay. So that's your solar controller. Another Max Air remote for your vent lid and your fan speeds. Okay, let me see what's under here. I don't know if anything is. Let me see. Big mystery here. Yes. So you have 2 other chairs. They fold up, 2 dinette chairs right there for when people come over. This is the remote for your television here. This is a secret compartment here. Top secret. Oh, I just let out the secret though. So anytime you see these are for the HVAC system for heating and cooling. You have, I believe you have washer dryer combo. Always remember, I'm going to do this right now. Always remember when you're traveling to latch any doors, including the sliding doors. Otherwise they will get damaged. But let's see what we got here. Yep, we got a washer dryer combo, or no, a washer dryer stackable. Okay. Shower works like any other shower. This is a GFCI. All you have to do is remember all the plugs in the trailer, including the ones on the outside, are wired through a GFCI. So if something pops outside, you're going to set it at a GFCI inside. We also have that same fan here. 4 speeds. The first 2 speeds are you can barely hear them. The second 2 speeds will pull your hair straight up almost, so it's very versatile. This toilet, the same rules. There's a black tank below, chemical, and at least a gallon of water in there when you start out, okay? Alrighty. You have 2 air conditionings, that's why this is air conditioners, that's why this is a 50 amp system. This, just so you know, all your tires and wheels have transmitters inside, stuck right on the wheel itself, inside the tire, stuck on the wheel directly across from the valve stem. So you can set these, you can program it, and it'll tell you your tire pressure, it'll tell you the temperature of your hub roughly. So You can use that if you choose to. It's a good thing. Okay, so the living area. I got to pick up the pace here. I'm running out of time. You have the 2 slide rooms. These are both hide-a-beds. Oh no, this one here is yeah, they're both hide-a-beds. So you can fold them out. Then you got theater seats here, or recliners if you prefer. You have remotes here. It's your fireplace / space heater, so you can change the intensity of the flame and stuff like that. Really kicks out the heat. Then you have a televator right here, which works like this. So your TV pops up, and then you have your remote for it. Okay, and then the other remote is for your sound, which is right here. It plays AM/FM radio. It plays CDs and DVDs. It has Bluetooth, so you can stream from your phone to your tablet. It has a USB drive. It's got HDMI in if you want to go into the system, and it's got 2 speaker zones. One is inside the trailer, 2 is outside the trailer. So it does everything you need to and then some. Okay. Okay, I think that covers it. I'm looking around here to make sure I've got everything. I believe I do. So I want to thank you for one last thing also is that is your router right there, okay? And it says pre-wired for Wi-Fi. If you want to get a Wi-Fi booster or just a better Wi-Fi for your family, you can go to this kingconnect.com and look at their pre-wired kits too if you want to expand on that. Okay. So thank you for buying your trailer here at National RV Detroit. Please remember what I said about inspecting the roof every 90 days. That's important. And right now this is in camping mode, so there's water in the system, not antifreeze. It's ready for camping. So I know the weather's turning cold, so it's going to have to be winterized soon. Okay? Thank you.